Well, thank you so much for watching this video. The title of this video is Easy Journey to Fitness. This is a program I've done for over 25 years. I've been in the industry since 1984, and at first we didn't need this program. Everybody in the 80s were fit. You took 10 people, I guarantee 8 out of them were already working out. They were already fit. The 2 were maybe kind of halfway out of shape. It's totally changed. Now you're looking at 10 people and 8 of them are totally out of shape. 2 of them are probably in shape. So when a person walks into a fitness center now, it's totally different. And this started all about 20 plus years ago. When I started doing this program, I started doing an outreach program with it where I would do these classes. I would teach people how to start exercising because when they first walked into the door of the fitness center, they didn't really know what to do. And I know they didn't want to feel stupid. This is not what they did for a living. They just had a goal. They weren't going to live in the facility. They just wanted to know that they could meet that goal and someone would be there to teach them and help them. The problem with our industry now is when you walk into a club, most people are intimidated to walk in the first place because they feel like they're going to look terrible compared to everybody else. They feel like they're not going to know what to do. They don't want to feel stupid, but everybody has a goal. Everybody wants to look better, feel better. They may not have the desire to work out up front, but something maybe will spark them an interest. It may be an info commercial they watch one time and think, I'm ready to change my life. And they do. They join somewhere, they come in, and they don't have a clue what they're doing, and 8 weeks later, they're done. And you ask them, why'd you quit? Because I feel worse than I did when I started. And it's because they didn't know what to do. So this program, Easy Journey to Fitness, the original goal was, again, take someone where they're at, take them where they want to be, teach them all the components, how to eat the correct way, proper eating habits, how to supplement their diet, what supplements do I need to take, how to do cardiovascular exercise, what do I need to do, how to do resistance training. In other words, help me. So I started doing this outreach program about the time we opened Legend in 1995, and I would do these live classes, and so they did really good for about 10 years, and then life got in the way. So we changed it up and started doing the classes, but we also did the web videos. I'm updating all these videos now because it's 2020, it's time, and guess what? We've got a room here now called the Transformation Station where I can bring this to life completely. So not only are you coming to a live class or doing the virtual way on the website, but now if you come to a live class, I can combine them both by giving you virtual and reality at the same time. So on this Easy Journey to Fitness program, the way it works is this. There's no charge. Now I know you're going to think when you're watching this, yeah, there's always a catch. And there usually is a catch to everything. I'm telling you this, we're not a franchise, we're a mom and pop place. Marcia and I have been here 25 years. We have a reputation where we don't pressure sell. For instance, we've always done a week free pass. We don't pressure. We'll give you the rate. If you want to join, we'd love to have you. When you come to one of my classes, an outreach program where I do these classes, and we'll discuss that more in a little bit, I never ask you to do anything. I don't ask you to join. I don't ask you to buy anything. I just want to teach you how to exercise. Now, I do have hopes that when you come in here, you'll think, wow, this is totally different than what I expected. These people actually help people, and they don't charge for everything. And maybe you'll try a pass out for a week and you'll get to know us and you'll think, this is where I want to be at. But maybe you won't. Maybe you will just go out and you'll tell your friends and they'll come and see. And so the goal is to get you fit so that you don't start something and stop and not feel good about it. So on these components, yes, we're going to discuss proper eating habits. How do I eat? How do I eat when I'm sedentary? How do I eat when I'm active? How do I supplement my diet? What do I take? There's thousands of supplements on the market. Most of them aren't tested. Most of the time we're the guinea pig. But then how do I do cardiovascular exercise? Where do I start? Where do I get to? How do I monitor it? How to do resistance training? And hey, I'm a female maybe, and I don't want to do resistance or strength training because I don't want to get all big and bulky. Do you know that the average senior citizen, when they get in their 70s, they have issues not with the cardio as much as they do what we call frailty, meaning they're not active anymore. And so for a lot of people, exercise is just activity they don't normally do outside of a gym. Why do you even come to a gym? Well, the reason is this. The atmosphere is here. If I go into McDonald's, I'm going to eat McDonald's. If I go home and watch a movie, I'm going to be in my recliner. But if I come to a gym, I'm not likely going to get in the recliner. I'm not going to eat McDonald's at the front desk. I'm going to be working out because everybody else is and the adrenaline's going. It's an addiction for a lot of people that's healthy because they actually do something to benefit their health versus the other things, including our smoothie bar drive-through. It's a healthy alternative to a drive-through. So back to these 4 components. Do you want to get your goals met? Are you ready? Are you ready to understand that people are confused completely when it comes to fitness? Here's an example. We go to Books A Million now. You want to start a program. You're ready to change your life and you buy a book. Then you buy another book and you buy another book. You take those 3 books. Let's say we did 10 books. You're going to probably have 10 different opinions. So what I'm going to teach you here is what I call layman's terms of fitness. There's a class I've taught for years called Textbook Answers Don't Always Work. The reason why is this. Here's an example. In a textbook, whether it be Texarkana, Dallas, Texas, Arkansas, or Russia, it says 3,500 calories equals a pound. So when you read it, you think, well, I won't gain a pound unless I eat 3,500 calories. But y'all, have you ever had those people you know in your life that eat, and never gain any weight at all? And then you see people, maybe it's you, that you don't eat anywhere near 3,500 calories and yet you keep getting fatter. There's a reason why. I'm going to teach you how to change that. I'm going to put some things in perspective to you. You're going to think, I can't believe it's that simple. Why I'm going to do this? Because there are a lot of things that work, but not always for the same person. You may have a workout partner that does one thing, it doesn't work for you. Maybe you need a whole different workout. I watch people all the time that don't understand 2 basic things when they start exercise. One is this. They walk into a gym, they don't know what to do, or they start exercising at home and don't know what to do, so they watch someone who does something, they don't even know the goal of that person, they follow it, it's not even the goal they want, they never hit their goal because they aimed for the wrong goal, did the wrong workout. So wouldn't it be nice if you could sit down with somebody who said, you know what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set a workout for your goal, design it for your goal, and then we're going to match the nutrition to your activity. When you do these 2 things up front, goals are always met in a positive way. Now, how do you do that? You simply do this. You can come to my live classes where I can actually go off script of these videos and go into some question and answers and get more detail, or you can at least watch the videos that I'm posting on our website with the components. I'm not going to go in complete detail with these videos. It'd take too long. Not only that, in the live classes, I can actually go to whoever I have in the class. They may have different questions. But on these, at least it will get you started in the right direction. So these videos that you're going to be watching, again, are called the Easy Journey to Fitness program. The goal for each component is this. You're going to just think about this. You got a car, and you drove the car somewhere. You came out, and you got a flat tire. Are you going to be able to go anywhere? No, you'll go in circles. So you can't just exercise or do your nutrition in a certain way. You don't want to take something out, put something in. You don't want to do this type of workout, not this type. So think about the components or the 4 tires on your car. So we got this component, which is the eating habits. The second tire is supplements. The third tire is the cardiovascular, and the 4th tire is the resistance. All 4 tires. Do you need all 4? Here's yes, you do. Here's why. You need to eat the correct way, whether you work out or not, just to be healthy. Let's face it. While I'm making this video right now, we're actually dealing with the coronavirus. We've been shut down for 2 months. And so we're updating everything here. I hope and pray to God it never happens again. But what I'm seeing, isn't this time to have a strong immune system, to be able to fight off some of this stuff? And yet, are people doing it? So yes, we need to eat good food, get proper nutrition in us, at least 80% of the time, which I'll talk about when I do the nutrition video. But we also need to do supplements sometimes. If we don't get the right nutrition, maybe we need more vitamin C or vitamin D or whatever, we want to look. But not everybody's the same. Sometimes you maybe eat a lot of one food and not enough of the other, so you need a supplement to take up for it. And so that's what we talk about when it comes to supplements. But then we all need cardiovascular exercise, but it's not the famous lose weight thing that people think. I see people do cardio a lot of times and never lose any weight because they don't understand the concept of how I do it the correct way. And we all definitely need resistance training. Why do we need resistance training? It's what gets you out of the bed in the morning. If you don't have muscles, you're not going to even get up to do anything else. So on these 4 components, as you watch them, I want you to seriously think about this. participate in this outreach program. We even do a fitness challenge here where if someone comes into this gym, if they want me to monitor them for 30 days, I'll literally call you, text you, I'll keep you committed to that 30 days, and guess how much I charge? A big zero. Why? Honestly, if you're a member here, I understand a long time ago, it's a whole lot easier to keep a member happy than try to recruit a new one. Why? Because again, remember, 8 out of 10 people aren't even thinking about fitness. It's literally the last thing they think about and the first thing they give up. And usually it's because of this. It's a fear of not feeling better, not knowing what to do. So here's your challenge. Watch these videos, see if you have questions, and call me. It's that simple. Just call me up at the gym, say, hey, I want to talk to Cody. I have a question about one of the videos. And yes, I'm going to encourage you through that, but I'm probably going to encourage you to actually come to a live class. If you don't live in Texarkana, call me anyway. I'll help you every way I can. I'll even take your recommendation to making new videos. Again, the goal in this ED Journey Fitness program is to look at these TVs. Here's an example. You decide to participate in this Easy Journey to Fitness program, and you think, hey, I've started doing the beginner program. I've learned now how to do my basic eating. I'm trying to keep an 80-20 rule, meaning I'm trying to eat good 20% of the time or 80% of the time? 80% of the time and cheat 20. Yeah, you can live. Take 20% of the time, eat what you want to. I'm going to talk more about that when I get to nutrition, though. Don't want you to get confused by that and do the wrong thing. But when it comes to working out, that's the most difficult thing. We in the industry keep doing this. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. We know as an industry, an overall industry in the fitness industry, we keep knowing that the number of people are getting less. The example of that, when I got in the industry in 84, 60% of the society joined a health club. Now we're dealing with 20%. That's right, 20% of people we know will join. So when we walk in any place of business or even in your own family, ask yourself this question. Does 20% of my family exercise on a regular basis? You see what I'm going to? So let's say you're that person that decides, I'm ready to do something. Here's how simple it is. You see all these TVs behind me? This is the transformation station. We opened this new room, we remodeled it completely, and we opened it January 2020. For this reason, I want you to understand that we have taken where I used to do live classes in the early 90s, and then we went virtual in the 2000s. We combined it all together now where you have the best of both worlds. When you come to the class, here's what I want you to think about. You're coming in and you're thinking, well, I know that I've worked out. I've done this steady workout for about 3 days a week for some time, but I want to go ahead and move up to do 4 days or maybe 5 days a week. But I don't know how to design my program because now I'm going to have to split my body parts and so forth, and it gets very confusing. But if you come to my class, what I'm going to do is this. If I train you, I'm going to be like any other trainer. I'm going to have to charge you for the session. But if you come to the class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to be your own personal training professional, meaning you're your own personal trainer. How am I going to do that? It's simple. I'm going to teach you what we do. If you paid me to be your trainer, I will immediately do a confusion principle. That's right. I'm a confusion specialist. Hopefully all trainers that charge you are that. Sound like a crazy name, but I bet if I put on my t-shirt, you'd ask, what in the heck is that? Well, that's what we're supposed to do. When we train you, we want to do something different every time. We want to mix it up so that when you work out, I'm going to get results on you 60% faster than what you could get on your own. I bring value to the table. But what if you came here and said, I know there's a catch, Cody, you're going to charge me. No, here's what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you this. Come to the class and simply do this. Tell me what your goal is. I mean, what is your goal? Tell me what restrictions you may have. Tell me how many days a week you plan to work out and for sure can, and then how long you have per visit when you work out. Again, you can do this at home too. It doesn't have to be in a gym. I'm just giving you an example if you're working out here. I'm going to ask you to bring a notebook and a pen. Any way you can record the information I'm giving you. When you come in, I'm going to do this. I'm going to help you work out or make the workout. I'm not going to write it for you. You're going to write it, but I'm going to tell you what to write. So let's say we're doing a basic split routine where I'm having you do certain body parts. Now I'm able to take you to another level because now you're not doing a 3-day full body like you did maybe when you started. Now you're doing split routines where you're doing multiple sets for certain body parts where you can get results faster without overtraining. So let's say I wrote your workout, you got done, and at the end you think, what in the world is this exercise? What's a tricep hairline curl? Well, you could be mad at me, or you could say this, Cody, what is that? Well, I'm glad you asked, Sarah, because here's the deal. You see these TVs? They go from the largest muscle group to the smallest. They go from legs to chest to back, so forth. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the tricep TV over there, and I want you to watch the video playing. You're going to see one of my trainers, Daniel, demonstrating every exercise you can think of on these TVs, the correct and incorrect form. So when you get to it, you find the tricep hairline curl, and you think, that's how I do it. But while you're waiting to get to the exercise, you're watching all these other exercises. Why? Because I want you to learn all these other exercises. So for instance, when you do the tricep hairline curl, when you either get bored or you plateau or you just want to change it every time, you can. You'll change it to whatever exercise you want and you'll do the proper form. Now you're a confusion specialist of yourself, meaning you know when to change it up. So as I go into each component on a separate video, I'm going to explain more in detail. But I want you to think about maybe coming to one of these education classes. I do them, I have a schedule. And sometimes the schedule will change, but I always have it posted. So if you wanted to come to one, you just simply call the gym, ask for the front desk, and say, hey, I want to come to Cody's advanced strength and cardio class or whatever class I'm teaching at the time. All you have to do is schedule. There's no charge. I'm not going to ask you to buy anything or purchase anything. I hope I will help you out, and hopefully you'll tell other people about it. At the same time, when you do it, you're going to start getting those goals met that maybe you've tried in the past and weren't successful. So give it some thought. Try this. There's no gimmicks at all. In fact, we have a guarantee here. It sounds stupid when people ask me, but if you come in here and we give you a pass to try this club out, if we ask you to join while you're in the pass, we give you a year free. Why do we do that? Because there are a lot of clubs. Even in Texarkana, so many clubs have come and gone that a lot of time when you walk in the door, they just pressure sell. They bug you and bug you and bug you. We're not going to do that. That's why we've been here for over 25 years, because we have a laid-back mom-and-pop atmosphere. We're not a franchise. You're going to see the owners here all the time. Marcia and I here all the time, but we have an awesome team, and we have an awesome Legends family. So be a part of it, either through coming to the classes. If you want to be a member, we'd love to have you, but watch these videos. Check out the rest of the website. If you have any kind of things that will help you, let me know. I'll either make videos of it on our website or I'll post it on our Facebook or any other social media platform we have. Thanks again for watching this one. Watch the ones below it, and I guarantee they're going to help you because it's going to simplify how to get your goal met. If you want to advance past that, we'll have that for you too. Thanks a lot.